Good morning, everybody, and welcome to this edition of Kids Zone, Christian education designed for the entire family. And to get started today, I want to play this game of Would You Rather. Okay, I'm going to put a bunch of prompts on the screen. I want you to tell me your answer starting below. Okay. Would you rather be a detective or a pilot? Would you rather be a detective or a pilot? Put your answer right now in the comments. Okay, second one. Would you rather go skiing or go to a water park? Would you rather go skiing or going to a water park? Third one. Would you rather dance or sing? Would you rather dance or sing? All right, this is for the fourth one for all of those who like to play outside. Would you rather play hide and seek or dodgeball? Hide and seek or dodgeball? Whatever your favorite game is to play outside, is it hide or seek or dodgeball? And the last one, would you rather be incredibly funny or incredibly smart? Would you rather be incredibly funny or incredibly smart? Drop those answers down below. Hello again, and welcome to this final edition of our block party where we're celebrating Friends all month long. And our final Friends that we're talking about this week is none other than Jesus and Peter. Jesus and Peter. And our lesson today teaches us the importance of forgiving our friends because we need our friends. Friends sometimes have to forgive each other because friends love one another. The Bible says that Peter and Jesus had a really interesting relationship. They were interesting friends. Peter was a follower of Jesus Christ, but Peter does something that we often should not do to our friends. Peter denied Jesus 3 times right before he died and before he was arrested. And it was so hurtful because Peter actually knew Jesus, but he told them he was afraid. He told the leaders and those who came to arrest Jesus that he did not know them. The funny thing is that Jesus had already predicted that was what he was going to say. And so when Jesus died, Peter was rather upset and disappointed because he let down his friend when his friend really needed him. But that's not how the story ends. So Jesus and Peter's story picks up and it talks about a fishing story. The Bible once again says that Peter and the disciples were out fishing one morning and they could not catch anything. Then they hear a voice from the shore saying, "Launch out your nets into the deep." And they're like, "What? There are no fish out there." So then they launched their nets and they began to catch a lot of fish. Then they couldn't see who the man was that was calling out to them on the shore. And Peter says, "Oh my gosh," and recognizes it is Jesus. He thought Jesus was dead. He had disappointed his friend. He gets out, he starts swimming on the lake and moving towards Jesus, and all the disciples do so as well. Jesus tells Peter on the shore to feed my sheep. And he gives him instructions and still asks Peter to do something so important that is so helpful for us today, because Peter was given the responsibility to not only take this knowledge of Jesus and spread it across the world, but he was given the responsibility of helping to start and lead the church. Jesus gave Peter keys to the kingdom and told him to begin the church that we have today. Jesus asked Peter again 3 more times, 3 questions, 3 different times, and ask him, do you love me? And each time Peter says, yes, I love you. Yes, I love you. And he tells him again to feed my sheep. Sheep? Bah, bah. Well, Jesus uses the term sheep and other words, like with other animal terms and objects in the Bible, as parables or examples that talks about how we are to treat each other and love one another just as Christ loved on others. And we are the sheep. We are the people that have been entrusted to others to be led. And some of us will be leading sheep as well. The most important thing of this lesson is to remember that friends love one another and forgive one another. Jesus forgave Peter even though he did something that disappointed him. He let him down in a time of need. But when we forgive our friends that we're really close to, friends that we may have had a disagreement with, friends sometimes that may have let us down, we are demonstrating the love that Jesus also did. Is it easy? No. But is it worth it? Jesus could have completely ignored Peter and set him on his way and never talked to him again. But the resurrected Jesus came and still gave him an assignment. And because of that, Peter's love for Jesus magnified, and he came to an agreement and understanding and realized that his love for Jesus caused him to put pride aside, realize that he made a mistake, and understand that God's purpose for him was bigger than any disagreement, bigger than any disappointment. My brothers and sisters, you have an assignment to go and feed sheep. You can't feed sheep being angry at each other and not being in loving kindness and good relationship with one another. So if you have a friend, whether you're big, you're small, young or old, go and make it right today. May have had an argument, may have had a disagreement, so what? Time is short, time is valuable, and go out and love one another. And remember that we have to be fishers of people. Go out and find other people to help make disciples. Remember our theme from the summer was go, go, go. We have to go and feed the sheep and go out and fish and find other people to bring them to Jesus Christ. All right, that's what we have for this morning. God bless you, and I'll be right back in 10 seconds with a word for you this week. I know that sometimes things can get tough for you and the world sometimes seems really, really crazy. A lot of things that are confusing, and it seems like sometimes you don't matter. Well, my mom taught me from an early age to believe in who you are and to know who you are. So I'm going to teach you a mantra that I want you to begin to learn. Whether you get it all together in the beginning or modify it, make something special for yourself that you can recite daily to know who you are. All right, here we go. First thing to say, I am a child of God. I am a child of God. All right, now repeat after me. I am a child of God. I am a child of God. I am bold. I am bold in Jesus Christ. All right, you got that? I am bold. I am bold in Jesus Christ. I can be great. I can be great in Jesus Christ. Again, I can be great. I can be great in Jesus Christ. I will aspire. I will aspire to soar. I will aspire to soar in Jesus Christ. One more time. I aspire. I will aspire. I will aspire to soar. I will aspire to soar in Jesus Christ. One last time. I will aspire. I will aspire to soar. I will aspire to soar in Jesus Christ. Remember, my brothers and sisters, you can be all that you want to be because you are a child of God. And remember whose you are. You belong to God. And because you belong to God, you're shown up special. I am Reverend Sam, and this is your Christian education moment for today. And God bless you and have a wonderful, wonderful week.